true to the fam. In the booth, you can't do what I can. Yeah, I live in the studio, man. In the summer or the winter, got the studio time. OMG, stay true to the fam. In the booth, you can't do what I can. Yeah, I live in the studio, man. In the summer or the winter, got the studio.
Hello there, this is That's Your Opinion, Not Mine. My name is Chris, and her over there.
It's Tez.
Tez, how you doing, Tez? You all right?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're good. If you think you're good, you probably are.
But anyway.
Never mind. Nice and easy today. What are we doing today?
We're reviewing some music, can't we?
We're reviewing Ben. We had an interview with Ben, didn't we? AKA Truth. And we're going to just review about 5 of his songs he sent me. So we're going to review them, and this should be in tandem with his interview. So yeah, we're going to go through them. We're going to give them marks out of 10. You know, our usual routine. What's the first one? What we got?
Rebellious.
Rebellious, yeah. This is pretty powerful one, this. Because he's very raw, isn't he? And he talks about, like, his experiences, what he's been through, you know, and his struggles, which is good. You like to hear that. And he keeps it real as well. It's not all this, you know... we've said it before, you know, a lot of rappers, they rap about things they ain't even done.
That's if you can understand what they're rapping about.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I got it, okay, I do okay, and now I can play.
Like all this mumble rapper, this is coming to the fray.
Yeah,
and I'm fish and chips and mushy peas. It's like, shut up, all ya. Yeah, and music is not music anymore. It's absolutely gone downhill.
It's dribble.
It's literally dribble, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Amber Heard, you know, went into the music industry and took it and then tried to make something that she thought was music, but actually it's not. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
You had to get that in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, I mean, careful not to step on any bees.
Yeah.
My dog stepped on a bee.
The bee's knees. Anyway, so the first one is, let's listen to it and then we'll review it afterwards.
Yeah, we'll give you a review after we've listened to this track. See if it's the bee's knees.
It's war on the streets, war over beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. This war on the streets, war over beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. This war in the streets, war over beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. The way I stand up to a giant, the way I stand up to a lion. Before I break a go cry. Uniform demons in disguise. I'ma switch before they try. Before they throw me in the frying pan while everyone goes silent. Unpredictable for things I seen as a kid, it were cool. Roaming this land, plotting on ways to extend plans. Everyone got a part to play, like buying this jam. Regulate, destroy opponents, crashing them like a damn golden legs. I done did it, all the poison need to kill it. Need to stand your ground and go all out before you run your troops. Going around in groups till you're caught out by yourself. Making an example out of you, no time for stealth. As we lock, stock, a rocket, you ain't catching me out of pocket. I got music for your stockings, blocks for your parties, rocket. You ain't knocking my spirit down or taking me from a cloud. Think of the crowns on your head, I seen kings lose their town. This war on the streets, war over beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. This war's in the streets, yeah. War over beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. This war on the streets, war in my beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. This war in the streets, this war over beats, this war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. Battles from a frown, wings cut off as they drown. Bossing my forces, they shoot like from police torches. Getting tortured on the daily. If you're only, then you'll pay me. No if, buts or maybes. Weak money cause you're lazy. Deep in my zone, some didn't want me to go home. If you saw and felt what I felt, it would make your mind blown. I ain't hanging around if there's no love to be shown. Rebellious for my health, rebellious how I'm going. Aliens and demons, Hollywood is an illusion. As you hide behind the curtains, experience only proof it. All of that journalism was really for confusion. Separation, do you think the devil was creation? As you let out your demons, I counteract your fake movements. Anyone fucking with me, be calling home improvements. Ain't it intelligent that I know where you live? One step away for class to be in your... This war on the streets, war over beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. This war's in the streets, yeah. War over beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. This war on the streets, war in my beats, war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. This war in the streets, this war over beats, this war in my face. That's why I get rebellious. Rebellious rebels are gonna rise against all these lies and all these demons and devils. putting your knee on a man, killing him. Whatever he looks like, whatever his skin. Thinking we ain't gonna win, thinking I'm just a little dim. Come on.
So that was Rebellious. I don't even know why I said it that way.
So that was Rebellious. What do you think of that one?
Out of all the tracks that we're reviewing, I definitely thought that one was the most upbeat and
Yeah,
fast-paced-ish
for sure.
tempo-wise.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, and
It had pretty catchy kind of like beat to it.
very dark as well, and
Yeah.
gritty.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is quite dark and gritty.
But you know, on these ethos about truth, then obviously it's gonna be that way.
But yeah, it's not going to be Amber Heard.
No, definitely not. So that was fantastic. Really like that one. Lyrically, what do you reckon?
Lyrically, I love it. Again, it's got a nice little flow to it, and I think that's where the catchiness comes to it with the way that he's rhyming.
Musically,
Again, it's got quite a fast-ish tempo with a nice upbeat to it.
so that was Rebellious, and we're going to give it a mark out of 10. What do you reckon? What number?
I'm going to give that one a 7.
I was just, when you were saying 7, I was thinking 7.
Yeah, it's like, just magically poof out your head. It just...
We love a magic puff. Okay, on to the next one. What's the next track we're reviewing?
Take a second, which I think is probably quite fitting for the moment.
Take a second, and yeah, I mean it. Life isn't a thing. Take a second, yeah, I mean it. Your soul is a thing. Take a second, better yet a minute. Sacrifices that only got me set up and nearly finished. When I know all my stories go back before 400 tracks, I was sharing my pain with you while you was plotting on stacks. It's nothing for me to get myself back on the map, but it's hard where there's hate, motivating all my mates. We're supposed to be your friends, dissing my musical gems. Once getting too close, not being spoke about like a ghost. Survive what you can't vision, comprehend or imagine. Always feeling useless from a lack of compassion for where they tried to kill me while you're dissing my fashion. Had enough of fear, if I have to survive, I'm smashing. After all my losses, gang trap was spending it crazy. Thinking before they come for me, taking my life and lady. Everything passes away, it's the cycle of life. More love for your listeners than cheating on your wife. It's nothing for a hook, get hooked for the wrong look. Forgotten doing the wrong moves, no time to be shook. It's nothing for a hook, get hooked for the wrong look. Forgotten doing the wrong moves, no time to be shook. Where it's nothing for the hook, get hooked for the wrong look. Forgotten doing the wrong moves, no time to be shook. No, it's nothing for a hook, get hooked for the wrong look. Forgotten doing the wrong moves, no time to be shook. Take away the shotguns, bazookas and shotties. Take away the devil's too, so we ain't feeling grotty. Fuck feeling groggy, satanic plans in their lobby. Strictly from being evil, I know that they don't want me to be peaceful, to be self-destructive. Want me feeling left disgusted. Depression, self-destructive, food from their ignorance rubbish. How could we look through the eyes of a hater and punish? Our pure precious selves, be protecting yourself. Try to avoid anxiety, getting hate in strange varieties. Jealous of me being true through my lyrical schemes. Dreams turn to reality, avoiding all them things. Trying to find my place in this world everywhere cold. Thinking they could control your soul. My gem is your pole. Living for one world. Deep with his passion, deep with his joints, deep in his points. Say what you gotta say, learning knowledge to sway. It's nothing for a hook, get hooked for the wrong look. Forgotten doing the wrong moves, no time to be shook. It's nothing for a hook, get hooked for the wrong look. Forgotten doing the wrong moves, no time to be shook.
So that was Take a Second. What do you reckon on that one, Says?
Got more of a slow kind of head bopping kind of beat to this one.
You love a head bopper, didn't you?
I do. You got to have a good head bopper. You know,
Definitely.
I come from the genre of head banging, so I do like a good bop.
And another one is easy to listen to as well. It's not too erratic.
No, it's a bit more calmer. I was trying to think who it reminded me of, like stylistic wise, with that kind of, and I just couldn't. It reminds me of someone, but I'm struggling to think who it is. It will probably come to me in about 6 months' time. Go, that's who it is.
Yeah, for sure. And the flow's good on that one.
Yeah, it's probably my favourite track actually. That one.
Yeah, it's up there. It's good. So yeah, let's take a second. Yeah, there are two contrasts. Not too bad. Let's give it a score out of 10. What do you reckon?
That one, I'm going to give that one a 9.
Wow, a 9.
Yeah.
That's quite high for you, Tez.
And it's my favourite one.
Mm.
So I'm being generous with a 9. Normally, I don't really go past 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. An 8.
I'm probably just being biased because it's my favourite track.
Yeah, possibly. I'm gonna give it an 8. Keep it real. We're not just gonna go all out 10s, are we?
Yeah, unfortunately, no. That's a hard,
we
hard
like,
score.
yeah,
to
we
get.
like to be real, and sometimes we like to be critical as well, because it's not all blowing smoke up arse.
No, and positive reinforced feedback is good.
Positive reinforcements. It's like,
I was trying to say it, but as it was
Yeah.
coming out, it's like, yeah, it is positive, but
positive.
negative. Positive, negative. It makes sense in my head.
Yeah, definitely. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism.
That's
what you meant to say. So we got the next one. Sleeping with Killers.
I was sleeping with the killers while you was eating school dinners in this prison. They're giving up razor blades for free. Panicking my letters, friends didn't get them. You see, it's like WWF without a bulletproof vest. No rehearsals before you get locked, put to the test. Struggling motivation, but you're doing your best. Woke up, told me I'm dead on top of the bunk bed. Guy up on the wing just got cut and he bled. No reason, just came at him, not even something he said. Jammed in a place where many killers got years. Losing my sanity, extreme nightmares from fears. Reading the Bible, holding back all the tears. Being moved, this guy told me to kill this person, kill this brother that ain't familiar on the door. Serving my bread and butter. All of them fronting at the servery like the nutters. I forgot half of their names and half of their faces. Damn dark places where they love storing up hatred. More filthy than the Matrix. Someone just tried to escape and label me a criminal. In prison guards are much more criminal. Comfortable in your bubble, you got tetches for your trouble. In your fluffy warm puddles where everything is a muddle. You can scurry and hurry to your mummies while it gets bloody. They act like the Legion of Doom back by Sunny. They ain't going all out like I'm going all out for this money. I had no choice, it's them or it's me. The nature of law, intelligently. I had no choice, it's them or it's me. The nature of law, intelligently. I had no choice, it's them or it's me. The nature of law, intelligently. I have no choice if it's them or it's me. I found God's law, learn the law to be free. Since we're loving the beat, I'ma keep going and flowing. Sick of selling drugs while the police follow patrolling. I'm smarting the law, we know they're not pure. Making money from us, kicking in your mum's door. A game of snakes and ladders, pussy catching spanners for their big bank balance. Life is extravagant, who is it in the mirror? 1 minute fact that you're finna. Escaping the prison mentality, corporate slavery. The devil using many in disguise, telling lies. Illuminati parties like Jason Argonauts, harpies spitting to many in prison, higher ups in the church. They can't touch me here, freedom of speech and it hurts them. Too many just pretend, not many soldiers are here then. Clean, never dirty, blessed to live over 30. More to it than waking me up early, they wanna burn me. Standing up to many, man, fuck all their plans. I had no choice, it's them or it's me. The nature of law, intelligently. I had no choice, it's them or it's me. The nature of law, intelligently. I had no choice, it's them or it's me. The nature of law, intelligently. I have no choice if it's them or it's me. I found God's law, learn the law to be free.
This one was it was very informative, obviously it was about his time in prison and his journey. I think lyrically and telling the story through his music, I think for me this is one of my favourites. In a sense, not musically, but lyrically.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because of the subject matter that he's
storytelling,
portraying. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. I thought it was really, really deep, really, to be fair.
No, definitely. I couldn't help but... I know it's not the exact same kind of beat or kind of... I don't know why words are failing me today. But anyway, it kind of reminded me of Knight Rider, the theme from Knight Rider.
Yeah, I know you're saying that. Yeah, I hear
think
that.
it's the Yeah, the whatever. I can't
don't
think
know
what they're
what- I
called.
don't know what that was,
I
but-
normally know what they're called, but again, words failing me today.
Yeah, it's just one of them days, isn't it?
Yeah.
6.5 hours later.
So let's give it a score. What are you saying?
I'm going to go with an 8 for that one.
Yeah, because of the subject matter and the way he expressed himself within that. I would say 9. Lyrically, I like it. 9, I'll give it a 9, definitely. Okay, coming up next, we've got Slaves to the Queen.
Dark green like it's Blanca, you're fake like Tatanka. Who loves to play conquers? My game's like a laundry. Lemons came, I warned ya. Your hits like your mamas. I see them glamorize even for when I was a boy. They try to confuse and trick me, my soul to be destroyed. I'm cutting off illusions, only love I be pursuing. Children blowing in the wind when the parents should be ruling. Hold your own, they wanna catch you off guard when you're stoned. What are they doing to him when they're disappearing as they sell them lies cheap? Dark kind of memories that you're knowing, killing life over paper, life over plans. Whatever you do, you'll never forget about that man who was there for you for how they betrayed and enslaved you. Get a whack from the Lord's hammer, fix up your grammar before you end up in the coffin or stuck in the slammer. Time wasted contemplating all the loved ones is hated. Slaves to the queen, blue, red and green. Who's really got love for you when they're corrupting a theme? Slaves to the queen, blue, red and green. Who's really got love for you when they're corrupting the scene? I said slaves for the queen, blue, red and green. Who's really got love for you when they're corrupting the theme? Slaves to the queen, blue, red and green. Who's really got love for you when they're corrupting the scene? I see a lot of followers, I see a lot of slaves. From unanswered questions from the cradle to the grave. I'm ripping up the waves while you're stuck up in the maze. Praying on my downfall that I go out in a blaze. So you can get some strangers that snatch me then say I'm crazed. Revolution forming together, watch martial law, they're clever. Think about the actions before you remember later. John Connor in the system being clocked by them terminators. Rockets in the sky, cameras on them skyscrapers. Haze a disease, if you follow that you're a traitor. Who you're protecting, if it's control that you're electing. Acting like your friends on TV, lying to yourself. When you learn the whole truth, crying to yourself. Uneducated, faded, how they got the game rigged. Where they disappearing, going on the royal outings while aggressive so-called soldiers are killing them children. Slaves to the queen, blue, red and green. Who's really got love for you when they're corrupting a theme? Slaves to the queen, blue, red and green. Who's really got love for you when they're corrupting the scene? I said slaves for the queen, blue, red and green. Who's really got love for you when they're corrupting the theme? Slaves to the queen, blue, red and green. Who's really got love for you when they're corrupting the scene?
So, what do you reckon on this one?
It's another good little head bopping tune, this one. Again, as people will know who's regulars, I do like a good head bopper.
You sure do. Yeah, this is another one where it's, it's like going against the system, really, and...
Yeah, the style, the musically wise, I thought it was similar to Sleeping with Killers with how it's... My God, what is wrong with me today? How the music is like put together and flowing, and the rhythm and the beat, you know what I mean? Just listen to it and you'll...
I think with Ben, aka Truth, I think where he's smashed out so much music, like a lot, like he's got a lot. Sometimes I think if an artist who racks up a lot of tracks like that, sometimes it's difficult to, sometimes it's a mishmash of them all, and it gets a bit, lost in translation a little bit, maybe, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that in a negative way, but yeah, it's when you've got so much to say.
Yeah, sometimes I don't want to say repeat yourself in a negative way.
Yeah.
But it's kind of but it's not a negative, thing.
Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, I like the realism of it, and
Yeah, because you got that way people recognise that it's you, so it's good to have
that repetition as an artist to actually, put your foundations down. But overall, yeah, I like it. It's fantastic. Lyrically, it's good. you know. And I think what might be best, not what might be best, but I think maybe potentially it would be good to get out of all these tracks he's got, to get like proper, like make an EP out of it.
Yeah,
like,
a good solid EP.
Yeah, definitely. Or make a new one. Just get it mastered and get one solid one down and then run with it. That might be a good idea, but it's only an opinion. So out of 10, what do you reckon?
That one, because I thought it was a little bit similar stylistically wise to the last one, I'm gonna have to go over 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that one, I would say, a 6. So,
The last one.
Deep in Danger.
I was deep in the danger, rolling with different strangers. Before Planet Laser, before microwave flavor, it was deep and dark. Of a destiny for me, hearing screams downstairs. What the fuck was I to be? Like a lost soul, everything fucked up out of control. Learn from the past, now I sure think fast. Ready to defeat the enemy without a mask. Taking out the enemy, trying not kill them by accident. Figure they gon' save you, but they're two-faced like Harvey. Then figure they gon' place you in the desert. How far it when I'm running like Abe's Odyssey. They're stampeding on top of me. You're hopscotch properly, I'm escalating properly. Battling all my demons, fighting hard till they leave it. Don't leave a father without a son for him to be grieving. My soul's for the good, not for you to be stealing. Experience from the pain, learning love to be healing. A deep process, or we could only progress. A deep process, or we could only progress. A deep process, or we could only progress. Deep in the danger, coming out like a taser. A deep process, or we could only progress. A deep process, or we could only progress. A deep process, or we could only progress. Deep in the danger, coming out like a taser. No time to be scared, pulling out your hair. Ready to take the enemy on Scorpion's lair. Waiting for my sentence for a year and a half. Got my own place, set they want you in showers, no bath. Suicidal with drugs, slowing my money down. 2 of my old school friends nearly killed me, didn't drown. However they survived, make sure you stay alive. My brother owed money, stabbed a man called Clive. The neighbor over the road, surprised he didn't die. Not even 16, sentenced to 2 years. Trusted the wrong person, got your face in the wrong fears. Careful how you love, but you could be reduced to tears. The love could take you over when the other half is slower. To be forgiven for my sins, have to forgive my enemies. Though I'ma keep it true myself if they affect my energy. Haters don't want you to believe, keep flowing it steadily. A deep process, or we could only progress. A deep process, or we could only progress. A deep process, or we could only progress. Deep in the danger, coming out like a taser. A deep process, or we could only progress. A deep process, or we could only progress. A deep process, or we could only progress. Deep in the danger, coming out like a taser.
What do you think of this one?
This one's definitely got more of a slow, chill vibe to it, I thought, overall, compared to the others.
Yeah, for sure.
Very personable.
Yeah, definitely personable. I think all his music is personal.
Oh, definitely.
Personable, and but yeah, this one it does touch, and you know, when you get a raw rapper like this who, you know, he just sings from the heart, this is what you're gonna get, and this is what you know defines him in a way where he don't really care about, you know. I think the passion comes through. Some artists, they master their skills in a way where it can be very sort of clinical and like sort of
and
you know,
repetitious and the same as everybody else.
He's like a loose cannon, like he'll
Yeah.
just go for it, and that's what I like, because with that you've got a basis that you can actually work with it. You can finely tune it and polish it up.
It's got originality to it.
You can home it in, you know, with the right support. You know, I think he could really do something with his music, like properly, because he's got his heart's in the right place, and he's got, you know, lyrically. Because we've seen the amount of work he's put in. You can't put all that work
Bloody
in,
loads.
you know, for no reason. Like, there is something there.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. So, and he's very passionate about it. And I don't think he's got a fair shot, because I don't know why. Like, if you see in the interview, which we've basically done this in tandem, you will see, you know, why he has struggled. He has struggled, you know, in his music and in his life a little bit. And sometimes you know, that's the best place to come from when you do make music, because when you do break through, it means much, much more than get it put on a plate, you know, bank of mum and dad and all that. So, yeah, Deep in Danger, I like it.
Yeah, I'm going to give that one an 8.
Yeah, I think I've got to give that an 8 too. Yeah, like it. Nice one, Ben. Good stuff. So, yeah, overall, we're going to do it overall, aren't we?
Yeah, overall, he's definitely, I mean, you pretty much said it all. It's like, well, now you're just stealing all my lines. He's a very passionate rapper. His music's got quite dark themes to it.
For sure.
So he's ticking all the boxes of things that I like. And most importantly, he's clear and understandable, unlike I just was.
Yeah, definitely. And also, before we go, or before we end this, you can, you know, obviously his influence is Tupac. Yeah, and I think, you know, you can tell that in his music that he's heavily influenced by Tupac. I'm not saying like he's trying to copy Tupac, but what I'm saying is you can tell his influence is good and it comes through, and it is a positive thing, it's a good thing, so fair play. So yeah, that was a review of T.R.U.T.H, his 5 tracks that he wanted us to review, and we've done that, and obviously we've done the interview as well. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. We certainly have. It's been quite insightful, to say the least.
It has, hasn't it?
And all the links to T.R.U.T.H's stuff is going to be in the description below. So yeah, this has been That's Your Opinion, Not Mine, with Tez and Chris. And we'll be back at some point next week with God knows what. So until then, it's a goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
You got through it, Tez. Well done.
Yeah.
Bye.
OMG, stay true to the fam. In the booth, you can't do what I can. Yeah, I live in the studio, man. In the summer or the winter, got the studio time. OMG, stay true to the fam. In the booth, you can't do what I can. Yeah, I live in the studio, man. In the summer or the winter, got the studio.